Places like women's centres, they're really vitally important, especially Anna Wynne. I spent nearly 2 years going up and down to Anna Wynne.
I've kind of flown under the radar a bit and not really been challenged and been allowed to carry on a script for approaching 15 years. They weren't looking at me as an individual, it was kind of a one-size-fits-all kind of approach, and it was things like they were trying to encourage me to leave my job so I could go to 1 hour of mindfulness a week.
I also engaged with the CRS service, and I gained, that was an incredible service. I gained lots from that. I gained structure, I gained balance, and it's not, like I said, it's not all about the drugs, the problem, it's all the underlying issues like adverse childhood experiences. I started looking at me as a person, my thoughts, my actions and my behaviours, until eventually I wanted to get clean, I wanted to go into treatment. There was an outreach drug worker that helped me immensely. He used to come along to the hostel and he'd speak to me, he'd speak to me as a person, not just some drug addict or alcoholic, and he used to explain like certain processes, like getting a script, going into treatment, what would happen every step of the way.
The guy who was my worker, my counsellor, it wasn't difficult for him to share that he'd been in the same situation himself, which was quite important, and that's something that's continued to be important to me through my recovery, is when people who are working with me are able to share some of their own experience, and it gives me some hope that it's possible for me to move on as well.
I'm really, really blessed to have the psychiatrist that I have, because he wrote the letter for my PIP, he wrote a letter for my ESA, he wrote a letter for Birmingham City Council. So there are those amazing people, it's just getting the right one.
My contact with people in the services I've accessed in every step of the way and in changes, also in 12-step fellowship and mutual aid meetings, being able to kind of listen to other people's experience and feel there's a kind of common bond or connection, gives me the feeling that I'm not in it alone.
All possibilities are there, and now I'm even thinking about going to university. But my aim is to be a support worker or a helping hand for women who have got mental health, and support them through that process where they don't have to hide their mental health.
With the work I do now, I've been employed with Birmingham Changing Futures since April this year, and the support I receive so I can deliver my role is absolutely incredible, because I can be who I am, I can be Bev, I'm a person, I'm giving back to society, I'm in recovery, I don't have to hide anything, I can just be me.